Hello friends, Mark Holmes here with my buddy CowboyJobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, well, this just wouldn't work. Woo! It is so good to have two victories in a row. It seems like those three losses that we had that were just but ugly are just so long ago. It's nice to have good things to talk about when it comes to our Cowboys. Now, don't get me wrong, we still have some problems and things, but I almost find it funny how the Eagle trolls, they'll go through and they'll say, oh, big deal, you beat a 2-10 team. Pfft, big deal. Yet, majority of the teams that the Eagles have beaten have been kind of like that 2-10 Giants. You haven't exactly played all the powerhouses and beat them. I mean, it's not like you played like a New England or, well, you'd lost to Seattle, so we can't say Seattle and things like that. You guys played in our division, which stinks. The Redskins and Giants both stink. You played some of Merry Little Sisters of the Poor, but that's okay. You're right. It was only a 2-10 team. Forgive us mere mortal team for enjoying a victory or a good old-fashioned ass whipping. But see, this is the normal narrative for you Eagles, because when we talk about you guys not having Super Bowls, of course, the first thing you say is, don't talk about your old Super Bowls. And yet then you guys deflect to your world championships back in 1947, 48, 1960. But that's okay. You guys enjoyed the moment. You won the NFC East. Congratulations. You got the opportunity to get the top seed in the NFL. Congratulations. But I'm going to move on. But before I do, I feel like this has been the 12 days of Christmas, because I get home from work and here we go again. This has got to be Joseph Hartley. Joseph, man, I hope you're putting me down in your taxes for child support, because you've done so much. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to need a bigger man cave here. Looks like a giant can of beer. Is this what I think it is? One big ass can of beer. This is a fan cooler. Hot damn. So this will be good when we go on our trips. We can keep our beers in here cool. Damn, I wish this was a punch bowl, because then we could put Mojo Punch. Well, actually, you know what? We can fill it up with Mojo Punch, and we'll get a ladle. There you go. Thinking outside the box. If only that were just a big can of beer. Ice Cold Bud Light here. Thank you, Joseph. I appreciate that, man. So, I did a video earlier in my alter ego, my old Western style, and we still have a lot of guys that are just hating on Dak Prescott. And I'm assuming that these are guys that just are looking for attention, because I'm sorry. When you look at a 2-year quarterback who's got 55 touchdowns and the season isn't even over yet, yeah, sure, there's going to be a learning curve, because generally speaking, they don't call it a sophomore slump because only one sophomore has it, because it's a normal thing. But to have the success that he's had thus far is immeasurable. And I'd like to remind you guys, with the whole thing about Dak Prescott, you guys keep saying, well, he doesn't throw the ball, 50, 60-yard touchdown passes. But take a look at some of the great quarterbacks that have been out there. Joe Montana had no arm. Joe Montana and the whole West Coast offense predicated on getting the guy's ball in space so they can make a move with it. Jerry Rice on the slant route would take it to the house. The key on it is the timing and getting the guy the ball without him losing his stride. Boom, I got the ball. And you'll notice That's what Dak Prescott was doing yesterday, recognizing the mixed matches and where the guys are going to go free. Tom Brady isn't exactly, let's throw it 40, 50 yards, has never been. He has lived on short passes, passing the ball around, and getting the guys in position to win. Grind it out, hurry up and score, boom, and they're done. But I just need to give up on you guys because it doesn't matter. We could win 60-3, Dak throw for 700 yards, and I guarantee you guys will still find something else that's wrong. But that is what it is. Tonight we'll be live streaming at 9 o'clock, so I hope everybody joins in. Our live stream has been growing like crazy. We get great conversation and stuff from all you guys, so I appreciate all that. But DeMarcus Laawerance. DeMarcus Laawerance has brought up a valid point when basically he said, instead of saying F the police, he said F the referees. Literally. He's getting flustered because he's getting held constantly. The other teams are not getting called for holding. You can see it blatantly from here in the living room. Yet they miss it, kind of like they've been missing those concussions. And I think that still goes back to, if you kind of remember the Titans, where the officials were like missing calls left and right, kind of going, yeah, well, shut up and play. It's kind of like that when it comes to the Cowboys because we keep getting all these phantom calls left and right that just don't seem to make any sense. You scratch your head and say, didn't that guy over there face mask my player? Shut up and play. Didn't they hold? Shut up and play. I guess it's just the way of the world, and I guess we just have to learn to live with it and try and overcome. But it is what it is. That's all that it is, and we'll talk about it some more tonight. But Joseph Hartley, appreciate the ice cold Bud Light here. And look forward to you guys tonight on the live stream. We'll talk some more about Dak Prescott and that situation. Rod Smith and his breakout game. Basically hitting on all cylinders yesterday between Jason Witten getting that touchdown pass, Rod Smith getting his couple of touchdowns, Dak Prescott going over 300 yards and 3 TDs, and a good win all the way around. Oh, and I can't forget Sean Lee, 18 touchdowns and an interception. What a difference one guy can make. So as always, friends, and we can't forget playoff scenarios. So we'll be talking about all that and more tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern. I'll see you then.